Hey guys, we're back with another off-season video. We've been answering viewer questions. Again, if you guys have some, put them in the comments down below and we will try to answer them in the following weeks. The question was raised, can you give some tips on gaining permission to hunt a field or hunt a pond, hunt ground? And there are lots and lots of things to be said about that. What we have used the past couple years, number one, to find the landowner is an app called OnX. Hunt maps. You can download a single state, you can download multiple states, whatever is your choice, your preference, whatever you need. We have the full-fledged version, and I think you can download and store up to 5 states at a time on your phone. So we can go through and delete some and download a new state depending on where we're going to travel. But anyways, that app will show you the property boundaries. If you find the field that you're sitting on, watching or glassing or looking at, click on it. It's going to show you the name of the owner. Unfortunately, sometimes it's in a trust, which those are hard to decipher and figure out who is the person to actually contact. But sometimes you will have an actual individual's name. It will show their tax address all the way down to the city and the state. So what you can do from there, once you find out who owns the land, you can Google Map the address, you can white page the person, you can go to the library to try to find a phone number. There's lots of different options there that you can find out how to contact that person. Are you better off phoning them or going to visit them? That's a tough one to answer, and I think it kind of depends on the time of day or the time of year. A lot of these guys that you're trying to get a hold of to gain access to hunt their ground are farmers. And unfortunately, a lot of waterfowl season overlaps with farming season. You don't want to go and interrupt that guy if he's in the middle of changing heads on a combine or dumping grain at the farm. Coming from a farming background, that will make a farmer angry most of the time, not all the time, but that will, if you disrupt that farmer, what he is trying to do. They have a very short window to get these crops out of the field. And they have their mindset, we're going to get this done today, and they don't want to be interrupted. So if you do that, there is a good chance that if you do that interruption, that farmer, that landowner could perhaps say no. So you want to try to find them in some downtime. Do you go there after dark? Again, that kind of depends. You want to do everything in your power to approach this landowner at the right time. Don't go knocking on the door wearing camouflage with a bunch of face paint on. That'll probably scare them, especially if the farmer is out and about in the field and the wife answers. You don't want to go to the door with a 65-year-old sweet lady answering the door and you're all decked out in camouflage and face paint and the whole 9 yards. So definitely don't do that. Back to the question, do you knock on the door or do you phone them? I think you flip a coin. We've had luck doing it either way. If the house is close, go ahead and visit the house. Shake their hand, introduce yourself. It's much more personal if they can put a face with who is actually going to be on their field hunting versus just a voice. If they can see you, they can see that you have a good appearance. That's going to increase your odds to getting a yes to hunting that ground. And when you do get a hold of them or knock on their door, you want to try to break the ice. I guess kind of like you would with a girl at the bar if you were going to approach her. You want to break the ice. You don't just want to come out, hey, my name is blah, 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 blah. Can we hunt your ground? Chances are he's a farmer. Farmers are very interested in the weather. They always love to talk about the weather in the growing season. So break the ice with that. Talk about the big rain that happened a couple weeks ago, or how hot the summer was, or how cold last winter was. Something to break the ice, something that that they will have interest in, and will start talking to you about it, and you can kind of go from there and build from there. On more than one occasion through the years, we've approached a landowner and the landowner says, well, my son or my nephew or my cousin, they hunt the ground. They don't hunt it a lot, but they're there sometimes. Offer to let that person come join your hunt. It's a good gesture. It's a good way to get your foot in the door if the landowner is maybe kind of hesitant. Throw that out there. there's a good chance that they're going to go ahead and say, yeah, you know what, let me give them a call, and if they want to go with you, you're more than welcome to come hunt. And if you are lucky enough to find the landowner, get a phone number and address, get in contact with them, be told yes, you can hunt, and you do actually go out and hunt, it's a good gesture to go ahead and call them afterwards. Go back and knock on their door, give them a visit, and tell them thank you. Show them some pictures, show them some videos. A lot of farmers aren't necessarily waterfowl hunters, but they see those birds out and about all the time, but they've never had that up-close personal experience of those birds working into you hiding. And you show them pictures, you show them video, a lot of times they will eat it up and they will greatly appreciate it, and that will not only open the opportunity for maybe later in the week you get a chance to hunt there again, but it helps the overall perception of waterfowl hunters. You don't want to go out there and trash it. You want to pick up after yourself. You want to give all of us, we want to give all of us a good name, and so most definitely tell them thank you, be grateful, because without them we wouldn't have the ability to go out there and do that. So you want to shake their hand, you want to give them a smile, you want to leave a good taste in their mouth, no matter what state you go to. As always, guys, leave comments down below, give us some questions, we'll answer them in future videos, and thanks for watching.